Okay, now first, that word director, the basic idea of it is it's somebody who directs. And you know the word direction, the way to go to get to a place? Kind of the same idea. When you direct somebody, you tell them what to do, how to do it, when to do it, where to do it. You tell them everything about what they should do for a purpose. And that's what the director of a movie does. Basically, they are the biggest boss on the movie set.
对，如果你这样讲的话，我们可能要回归到所谓的导演为什么是 director 这个字，因为如果你把后面的 or 摘掉的话 ，direct 这个动词就有指引方向，或者是告诉某人该怎么做、指导的意思。像我们如果说，去问路啊，是去问 directions， 或者是告诉别人哪里路怎么走啊，是give directions， 那 direction 就有方向的意思，所以导演当然就像 Bill 讲的，他其实是一个电影的一个 boss 老板，所以他必须要负责所有的我们等一下会介绍到的所有的细部的工作，而他就是那个最大的指引者，所以导演叫做 director。Right,
and what it usually means, the practical meaning, is that the director of the movie is the one who is responsible for deciding how the story of the movie will be told, right? Like, what is this story, and how do we show you the story? So here the director says, when I first got the script for this movie, I started sketching the storyboards for each scene right away. Lots of words special to movies and TV, entertainment here, and filming. Script, well, that's all of the words that you see in the movie. It's the story itself, what people will say. And then the storyboard, that's this idea of a big board that has all these pictures that show what each scene or small part will look like and how they connect. And what the director did is he sketched this all together. Sketch is our first word power word. It's just a small, quick drawing that you usually do to get the basic ideas of something. No detail, no color or shade. It's just a sketch to give you the basic idea.
所以其实我们刚才看到的第一个单字叫做 script。如果针对这个电影来说的话，它就是一个剧本或者是脚本。而现在看到的这个 word power word sketch， 它是一个动词，就是素描或者是速写的意思。稍微画出草图，或者是稍微写出一个大纲 sketch。
For example, the woman described the thief's face for the police artist to sketch. The woman described the thief's face for the police artist to sketch.
对，所以像警局的话，有时候就会有这个画家，因为如果是这个报案的人啊，看到目击证人看到当时这个犯案者长什么样子，马上就要把它素描下来，那个 sketch 的动作 sketch。
Okay, so while the director was doing the storyboard, sketching out the pictures, during that process, the director wanted to change certain scenes. So they talked to the script writers about revisions. Now, this word certain, another word power word, it means particular or specific ones in a group of something. So he wants to change certain scenes. Not all of them, just a few specific ones.
所以在这里的 certain 不是很确定的意思哦，而是 some 某一些不特定的某些 certain 它在这里当形容词。
For example, there are certain places I want to visit next summer, like Hawaii. There are certain places I want to visit next summer, like Hawaii.
当然，你在这里可以改成 some places 某些地方，比如说像是夏威夷啦，下个这个明年的夏天可能会想要去的。不过回归到刚才这句话当中呢，那导演就说，在这整个过程当中 ，during the process， 他发现有一些 scenes， 有一些场景，他是想要改掉、换掉的，所以当然就马上先跟这个写剧作的这个脚本 script writer 是讨论一下有关于 revision 一些修正的部分。
Right, things that you want to change or changes to be made. So, talks to the script writers and then they come up with a finalized version. Come up with something means you create a new idea together, usually with other people. Now, finalized version of the script Well, a version, another word power word, is one form of something that's a little bit different from the one that came before, and it might be different from the one that will come next. So it's all about different forms of the same thing that change in time, different versions.
所以 different forms, different version. 所谓的 version 就是版本的意思。version 什么什么的版本，比如说电影的版本啦，或者是小说的什么版本啊，或者是课本什么版啊，这个版那个版，版本 version.
For example, have you seen the movie version of the play Hamlet? Have you seen the movie version of the play Hamlet?
是没看过啦，哈姆雷特以前大学的时候就是读他的作品嘛，那电影的版本是没看过。
It's actually pretty good. There's a number of different movie versions. Anyway, now the director, again, when they came up with that finalized version, began to audition many different actors. When you audition somebody, it means they try for a part. And you can use the word both ways. I auditioned or I auditioned somebody.
因为其实 audition 就是试镜的意思，所以到最后的版本啊 finalized version 的脚本版本已经确定了之后啊，开始就要找演员。找演员就是请演员来试镜，这个动作叫做 audition。那当然呢，里面的角色很多种，各式各样不同的 various.
That's right. So many different parts or roles, many different people auditioning. And then after watching hundreds of screen tests, and this is where a person will have, they'll say a few lines in front of a camera so you can see what they look like on the screen or on the film. I finally picked the right people for the parts. Now notice it says upon watching hundreds of screen tests. That upon means after this was finished. You know, during the process, I was watching them and then I picked the right people for the parts.
当然，其实在这边呢，如果把它解读成为 after 什么什么的意思也是 OK 啦。不过 upon 呢，其实它是翻成中文，它是一怎么之后就如何，它有强调啊两个动作之间啊顺序发生非常快的意思。所以其实这个导演是一试镜完毕，然后一看完这些所有演员的试镜，马上就挑选出他所需要的演员。那么如果我们要用这一种 upon doing something 的句型来强调某一个动作一发生完，另外一件事情紧接着就发生的话，就要特别注意咯。因为 upon 它本身是一个介系词，所以介系词的后面隐含的意思就是只能够加名词或动词 ing。所以如果我今天说，我们家那只狗啊，一看到陌生人马上就叫了，这个时候在英文就可以说 Upon seeing strangers, the dog starts to bark. 当然在这里的 upon 其实可以换成介系词的 on, 所以要特别注意，第一个它的用法后面加动词 ing， 第二个呢，它其实是一怎么就如何，有强调某一件事情发生之后，另外一件立刻又发生的意思。
Right, so they've got the actors, they've got the scenes storyboarded and rewritten, and then after many meetings, things such as wardrobe, locations, and sets are decided. So they have a lot of meetings, the director and the other people that are working on the movie. And they decide on things like the wardrobe, what all the people, the actors will wear, the clothes, the sets, or what the things will look like in the background, where they will film, what the scenery will look like. It's what a set is. It's another word power word. And it's all about the background that you see that gives kind of shape to a story. And then in front of the background is the actors doing the acting.
所以其实在这边的 set 就是场景的意思咯 set 场景，而 location 当然就是拍摄的地点。那么前面还有一个字叫做 wardrobe， 它指的就是演员身上所要穿的戏服。
Right, now an example of the word set, we're about to film, so only actors should be on the set. We are about to film, so only actors should be on the set.
当然如果要拍摄的话，只有演员才能够在这场景里面咯。